Hello children, this is a case study type of question based on application of integrals. Given a equals integration of a to b dA is equal to integration of a to b y dx is equal to integration of a to b f of x dx, where a is the total area between x-axis, coordinates x is equal to a, x is equal to b, and the curve y is equal to f of x. Consider the following curves. X squared plus y squared is equal to 8x and y squared is equal to 4x. On the basis of the above information, answer the following questions. The curves intersect at A 0, 0, 4, 0, B 0, 0, 0, 4, C 0, 0, 4, 4, D 0, 0, minus 4, minus 4. Let us quickly solve this. Now, the equation of the circle is given as x squared plus y squared is equal to 8x, and equation of the parabola is given as y squared is equal to 4x. Alright. Now, this equation of the circle can be rewritten as x squared. I'll bring this 8x this side plus y squared is equal to 0. So, now I can write this as x minus 4 the whole squared by adding and subtracting 16. So minus 16 plus y squared is equal to 0, or the equation of the circle now becomes x minus 4 the whole squared plus y squared is equal to 16. Clearly, we can see that the center of the circle is now going to be 4, 0 and the radius is 4. Now, the point of intersection of these two curves is now going to be, now in the place of y squared, let me put it as 4x. So, I'll get it as x squared plus 4x is equal to 8x, or x squared minus 4x is equal to 0, or I'll take x as a common factor. I'll get it as x times x minus 4 is equal to 0. From this, it is clear that x can be 0 or x can be 4. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. When x is equal to 4, then y squared becomes 4 times 4, which is 16, or square root of y will become square root of y squared is y, which is equal to root of 16, or y becomes plus or minus 4. So, the points of intersection are now going to be 0, 0, and 4, 4, taking the positive points. So, from this, it is clear that option C is correct. The second question goes, the common region bounded by the curves above the x-axis is A, which is the figure. We have to identify the correct figure now. B is given, the shaded portion is given like this, and C and D. Now let us, with the information and the points of intersection, let us now sketch the graph now. The circle is now going to be this way. Yeah. So, the center of the circle is nothing but 4, 0. And the parabola can be drawn this way. This is now going to be, this point is now going to be 4, 4. The point of intersection of the parabola and the curve and the circle is 4, 4. And the radius, obviously, this is now going to be 8x. So, this is now going to be 8, 0. This point is now going to be 8, 0. And this is the origin 0, 0. So, we can see that from the given problem, it is clear that find the area. He's saying that the area, let us look into the question again. He says, The common region bounded by the curves above the x-axis, he says. Above the x-axis means it should be this point. This portion of the curve is now going to be the correct option. So from this we can see that option D is correct. We might be confused which choose either C or D, but clearly the problem says it is above the x-axis, so option D should be the correct answer. Now look into the third question. Integration of root of a squared minus x squared dx is equal to a sine inverse of x by a plus c, b 1 by a sine inverse of x by a plus c, c x by 2 root of a squared minus x squared plus a squared by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus c, and d is x by 2 root of a squared minus x squared minus a squared by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus c. So this is nothing but one of the formula which we've studied earlier. So integration of root of a squared minus x squared dx is nothing but x by 2 root of a squared minus x squared plus a squared by 2 sine inverse of x by a plus c. So we can see that option C is the correct answer. The fourth question, the required area of the region included between the two curves above the x-axis is what? Now it is clear that it is going to be from 0 to 4, it is the circle. The curve bounded is nothing but that of the circle. Nothing but of the parabola. And from 4 to 8, from the points 4 to 8, that is the x coordinate. 4 to 8, it is now going to be that of the circle. So the required area is now going to be A is equal to integration of 0 to 4 y1 dx plus integration of 4 to 8 y2 dx. So y1 is that of the parabola and y2 is that of the circle. So which is equal to integration of 0 to 4. Y squared is equal to 4x. Then obviously it is now going to be root of 4x. Plus integration of 4 to 8. So we can write y squared is equal to x minus 4 the whole squared minus 4 squared minus x squared. I'm sorry, children. It's now going to be y squared is equal to 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole squared, or y would be root of 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole squared dx. Now let us integrate them separately. I'll take the first curve. So this is now going to be the correct option. Let us before that, let us see which option is correct. Integration of 2 root of x dx plus integration of 4 to 8. So this option C should be the correct answer. 0 to 4 and 4 to 8 root of 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole squared dx. So that should be the correct option. Right. Now coming to the last question. The required area of the common region is A 4 by 3 8 minus 3 pi, B 3 by 4 8 minus 3 pi, C 4 by 3 times 8 plus 3 pi, D 3 by 4 times 8 plus 3 pi. Let us solve this. Now since we know the equation, we have framed the equation now. Now let us solve this. So the integration goes, now let me take the first curve, integration of 0 to 4. So square root of 4 is now going to be 2. So 2 root of x dx. So that is nothing but 2 x to the power of, I can write root of x as x to the power of half. So when I integrate, I'll get it as integration of root x will be half x to the power of half plus 1, which is nothing by 3 by 2, divided by half plus 1, which is nothing but 3 by 2, between the limits 0 and 4. Now applying the limits, we get it to be into, this can be written as 2 times, when I reciprocate, I get it as 2 by 3, 4 raised to the power of 3 by 2 minus 0. 4 raised to the power of 3 by 2 is nothing but, I can write this as 8 by 3, and I can write it as 2 squared. 2 and 2 will get 2 squared to the power of 3 by 2, or which is nothing but 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So it is 2 cubed, which is nothing but, sorry, this is 2 2s are 4 children. This is 4. So 4 by 3 times 2 cubed is 8, which is nothing but 32 by 3. So area of the first part is now going to be 32 by 3. Now let us have this as 1. Now the second part of the curve is now going to be integration of 4 to 8 square root of 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole squared dx. Obviously we know the formula is nothing but it is of the form a squared minus x squared, which is nothing but x by 2 square root of a squared minus x squared plus a squared by 2 sine inverse of x by a. So in the place of a we have 4 and in the place of x we have x minus 4 the whole square. So let me put it as integration of 4 to 8 square root of 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole square dx. Or when I integrate this, I'll get it as integration of, so when I integrate this, I can simply write it as x by 2. In the place of x, I'll put it as x minus 4 by 2 square root of, in the place of a, I have 4, so that is now going to be 4 squared minus x minus 4 the whole square plus a squared by 2 is nothing but a is 4. So that is going to be a squared is 16 by 2 sine inverse of x minus 4 by 4 between the limits 4 to 8. Now applying the limits, when I apply the upper limit, I'll get it as 8 minus 4 by 2 square root of 4 squared minus 8 minus 4 is 4 again, 4 squared plus 16 by 2 is 8 sine inverse of 8 minus 4 is 4, so 4 by 4. Of course, the lower limit is fully going to be 0 because the lower limit is 4. 4 minus 4 by 2, so 4 minus 4 is 0. So the first part of the first term becomes 0, and sine inverse of 4 minus 4, sine inverse of 0 is also 0. So the second term is fully going to be 0. So we have only the upper limit, which is nothing but, of course, this is now going to be again 0 plus 8 sine inverse of 1 is nothing but pi by 2. So that becomes 4 pi. So this is going to be the second part. Now add the first part and the second part. So that gives you 32 by 3 was the first part. So the total required area is now going to be 32 plus 4 pi. Or I can take 4 as the common factor. 4 by 3 will become the common factor. And now this becomes 8 plus 3 pi square units. Let's see which option is correct. 4 by 3, 8 plus 3 pi. So option C is the correct answer.